Welcome to What's Good Wednesday on Radio Chesapeake. I'm your host, Jamie Dingler. It's my favorite day of the week, an opportunity to pause and celebrate our local nonprofits and the incredible work they do. The Midshore is full of organizations that make our lives better and our community stronger. As always, my hope is that as you listen, you'll hear about a mission that speaks to you and inspires you to lend your time, talent, or treasure to help make a difference. Let's get started by following up on a story we spoke about last week. January is Human Trafficking Awareness Month, and For All Seasons is leading awareness, education, and prevention efforts across the Midshore. On our last episode, I spoke about their Red Sand Project, an awareness initiative that involves pouring red sand into sidewalk cracks to represent trafficking victims who may be hiding in plain sight. If you would like to participate in the Red Sand Project, contact Regional Navigator Susan Ahlstrom at sahlstrom, that's SAHLSTROM, at forallseasonsinc.org. For All Seasons is leading many other initiatives this month as well. They are working with all 5 Midshore counties on proclamations declaring January Human Trafficking Awareness Month for the region. Throughout the month, For All Seasons staff is providing youth and family education at Cambridge South Dorchester and North Dorchester High Schools, and they are partnering with Caroline County Public Schools on a parent-student prevention program that will take place in February. They are also offering free Human Trafficking 101 and online exploitation presentations throughout the Midshore. Led by Susan Ahlstrom, these trainings cover red flags, online exploitation, sextortion, generative AI misuse, grooming, and reporting concerns, and they're being held with community partners across the region. In addition, 2 free online courses are available through the Center of Learning, one for the hospitality industry and one for mandated reporters. Finally, tomorrow, January 22nd, For All Seasons will host a free human trafficking awareness and online exploitation lunch and learn from 12 to 1 p.m. at their Center for Learning, 111 East Dover Street in Easton, or via Zoom, which is open to the public. Learn more about these activities and the breadth of services that For All Seasons provides at forallseasonsinc.org. The Waterfowl Festival just released its 2025 Economic Impact Report, and it illustrated the extraordinary impact the festival has on our region. The 2025 festival weekend had a $5.5 million positive impact on Talbot County alone and a $9 million positive impact at the state level. People visited our community from 45 states and several foreign countries. Over 1,200 volunteers, including 300 youth volunteers, helped pull off the 3-day event. As a result of the premiere night and other donations, over $90,000 was deposited into the Waterfowl Festival Conservation Fund to be given away at a later date. Congratulations to the Waterfowl Festival team, and thank you for helping to introduce our community to people from all over the world. Secondly, Waterfowl hosted the Eastern Shore Grant Workshop last week in partnership with the Maryland Heritage Areas Authority, the Rural Maryland Council, and Preservation Maryland. Over 80 attendees gathered to learn how to write grants and network, culminating in a Waterfowl happy hour. Learn more about the Waterfowl Festival and its conservation efforts at waterfowlfestival.org. Speaking of impact reports, Haven Ministries also recently released its 2025 Impact Report. Haven provided food assistance to 8,279 households, totaling 25,425 individuals. The food pantry truck conducted 23 outreaches. They provided emergency shelter for 33 guests and stable housing for 27 individuals through the Homes of Hope program. Homes of Hope expanded in 2025 with the purchase of a 3rd home, which already has residents moved in. 175 individuals received financial assistance through the Benevolence Fund for a total distribution of $56,589 in bill assistance. 53 households received clothing and/or furniture assistance, and there were 871 visits to the Jacob Sloan Day Center for assistance with housing, shelter, education, and job training, as well as shower, laundry, library, and computer services. This year, Haven hopes to increase food distribution efforts to include more rural areas with limited access, provide more community education on poverty and homelessness, create a kitchen at the Jacob Sloan Day Center to provide a space for homeless families to cook healthy meals, and continue building community relationships to better meet the needs of their neighbors. Learn more about Haven Ministries at haven-ministries.org. And on that note, we'll take a quick break. Stick around for more great nonprofit news. Welcome back to What's Good Wednesday on Radio Chesapeake. If you're just joining us, we're sharing wonderful news from our Midshore nonprofit community. After an extensive search and hiring process, Shore Rivers is proud to formally announce the selection of Scott Budden as its new executive director. Scott was raised in Chestertown, Maryland. After a 10-year stint as a corporate financial analyst in Washington, D.C., he founded an oyster farm on the Eastern Shore in 2015. Within a decade, he helped scale Orchard Point Oyster Company to a nationally distributed brand. He is a past appointee to the Maryland Aquaculture Coordinating Council and the Maryland Tidal Fish Advisory Commission, and has served on board and committees for nonprofits like the Chester River Association, Oyster Recovery Partnership, Chesapeake Oyster Alliance, Maryland Sea Grant, and Washington College's Innovation Plant. Budden was also the Deputy Director of Finance at Shore Rivers. Congratulations to Scott and Shore Rivers. For more information about their work, visit shorerivers.org. Over the weekend, Positive Strides Therapeutic Riding hosted their Hoof It to C Street event at Carpenter Street Saloon in St. Michael's. The event was a kickoff to Positive Strides' 45th anniversary and featured live music by Pete Baker, as well as silent and live auctions, a wine pull, a 50-50 raffle, and other fun activities. The auction featured getaways to Rehoboth Beach, a Kentucky bourbon tour, and a Tuscany package, as well as a hunting party package, guest DJ package, and more. All proceeds from Hoof It to C Street support Positive Strides' mission to offer healing, hope, and growth to individuals on the shore with physical, cognitive, and emotional needs. Over the course of its 45 years, the program has greatly expanded to offer an after-school program for at-risk youth, a mental wellness program for survivors of trauma, and a fun unmounted program called Pony Power for school children, which includes STEAM activities aligned with MSDE requirements. For more information or to donate, volunteer, or sign up for services, visit positivestridescenter.org. Kent School, located just outside of Chestertown, invites families and young children to attend 2 upcoming Saturday morning programs designed to spark curiosity, creativity, and active play. Both events are free of charge and open to the public. Join them on Saturday, February 7th for Gym Time Tumble and Climb from 9 to 11 a.m. Children will enjoy an engaging obstacle course and a variety of movement-based activities in the M.W. Mike Williams Gymnasium. This program encourages physical development, coordination, and confidence in a fun, supportive environment. Later in the month, on Saturday, February 28th, also from 9 to 11 a.m., families are invited to attend Osprey Explorations. This interactive program blends hands-on art activities, science exploration, and a guided nature walk, giving children the opportunity to learn through creativity and discovery. Both activities are best suited for ages 3 to 6 and are designed to introduce young learners to Kent School's experiential approach to childhood education. For more information, contact Kent School at 410-778-4100 extension 110, by email at info@kentschool.org, or visit the school's website at kentschool.org. Finally, tickets are on sale now for Dancing Dream ABBA Tribute Band at the Avalon Theater on Friday, March 6th. Break out your bell bottoms, platform shoes, and sparkles and join SOS Sink or Swim for a night of music, dancing, and nostalgia with hits like Dancing Queen, Fernando, Mamma Mia, and everything in between. Don't take a chance. This show sells out every time, so get your tickets today. All proceeds from this groovy event help SOS Sink or Swim provide free, life-saving swimming lessons for children and adults in Talbot County. I have been to this event and it's an absolute blast. The band is so good and the energy in the room is so contagious that you would think it's actually ABBA performing on stage. Learn more and get your tickets at sossinkerswim.org/dancingdream. And with that, we've come to the end of another awesome What's Good Wednesday. If your Midshore nonprofit has great news to share, please send it to me at wednesday@bewhatsgood.com to be featured on an upcoming episode. Now go out, get involved, and I'll meet you back here next week for more of What's Good here on the Midshore.